Hey guys, welcome back. Modii101 here. I'm here with Heather and AB.
I just realized how close we are.
I know.
Oh, it's the mod where we can't really eat. We just push.
So we just need to be. If I could just, you're kind of standing there. I just need to be.
Hi guys,
Pardon me.
it's
Anyways,
me. Oh, there's a
and
block coming out of
stab.
my chest.
Oh, it's like that scene from Alien. Buddy. What's wrong, Heather? What, you not feeling well?
Gross.
Anyways, guys, welcome back to Get Creative. Picking up right where we left off, and you guys are back where we like you in the future.
Yep.
Anyway, so yep, we're doing this right after the last recording, 3 in a row. But yeah, we're back. I need to. There's gonna be. I'm not gonna work much more on the wall per se right now, because it needs to be prettied up and whatnot. But like how we did this one. I'll get to that later when I can't think of anything else to do. But I do want to start laying out the castle, because what I'm thinking is like the castle's gonna be like maybe the flatness of the first part of the castle is gonna be like this high. Can you see me?
I can.
So maybe like up here. So most of this is gonna be filled in. Maybe we'll put dungeons and stuff down here and little secret passages and whatnot. But yeah. So I want to have it be almost like a pretty sheer wall right here.
Okay.
And then we have like buildings up against it and like a big grand staircase and like, so they can look out over the peasants without having to smell them. So anyway, so I'm going to make that out a little bit. Anyway, so on the topic for today is fear.
Oh.
Things you're afraid of.
Okay.
Memorable moments, things you're proud of, bravery, that kind of stuff.
Okay. Things I'm scared of. I hate heights.
I hate wits.
Isn't that fattest?
No, it's actually a joke from a comedian. He said he was scared of wits. He couldn't go to like Iowa.
To Iowa.
I love my dog in the face.
Yeah, I know. I can do, which is weird because, well, I don't know. I haven't been on a roller coaster in like over 10 years, but I used to love roller coasters and such. But I don't know, like, if I imagine going up into like one of those buildings that has like the glass floors that you walk out and you can see over the city, that terrifies me. Just even thinking about doing something like that.
What does it do?
Terrifies me.
Terrifies you.
Terrifies me.
But it's not anything you've done.
No.
So you're talking in theory.
Yeah. Ladders, I can't do ladders.
I'm not a fan of ladders either.
Cannot do ladders.
Like
even step stools, like the 3-step stools, I do
right,
the first step, I'm good. I do the second step, I'm okay. Once I get to that third one, I start to freak out a little bit.
Just Heather trying to change a light bulb and like a full climbing harness.
Why do you think when we first got together, I gave you that questionnaire that was like, how tall are you? Can you reach light bulbs?
So if I was like 5'2",
we'd have a problem.
Wow.
Well, because neither of us would be able to change the light bulbs. It would get really dark. I'm not getting on a ladder to do it.
Sorry, I'll be honest. It seems a little harsh.
What? That I won't get on a ladder?
No. That apparently the entirety of our relationship is based not solely on light bulb changing.
No, because I just said if you said that you were only 5'2", I said it would get really dark because then neither of us could change the light bulbs. We'd still be together.
It'd be weird if I was 5'2".
It would be weird.
Just in general.
See, you're tall.
I'm aware.
You've always been tall, though, so you don't know if it would be weird.
I mean, I wasn't 6 foot at birth.
Really? Your poor mom.
God rest her soul.
She's not dead!
If I was 6 foot at birth, she would be. It would have been a lot more like that Alien movie.
I'm not like terrified of them, but I'm not a fan of clowns either.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm
not like terrified of them. I
mean, you know, you can have fears without being terrified.
Yeah.
I'm not the biggest fan. I don't like bugs.
Oh yeah, I know that.
In any way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
They are just the scourge of humanity. Like there's like I would give up I would sacrifice butterflies.
What?
To get rid of spiders.
Oh God, yes. Get rid of the butterflies.
Like I would make it my personal vendetta to travel the countryside with an adorable katana and turn all butterflies back to caterpillars to de-spider the world.
To de-spider the world.
But then at the same time, well, okay, but you know what? Flies are just annoying.
They are.
But not necessarily terrifying.
No.
But yeah, I'm not a big fan of bugs. You know what? I think I've gotten crazier. Whoop! What I want to do? Mind your business.
I didn't say nothing.
What is this for? I'm not a fan of heights. And I think as I've gotten older, I've gotten slightly crazier.
Okay.
About things that I didn't like growing up.
Okay.
I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. Like when I was a kid and I would go to say because where I live, I don't really have amusement parks anywhere close.
Mm-hmm.
So pretty much the closest thing I had was going to the county fair.
Yeah.
Right. And growing up, I wasn't too bad. I really didn't go on the roller coaster, which honestly was, I don't know, a repurposed bumper car set. I mean, it really wasn't that terrifying.
Yeah.
But yet, when I would go to the Disneyland with the girls, I had no problem going on stuff. Space Mountain got me a little wonky.
Yeah,
because I'm epileptic.
Yeah, I was gonna say the lights and such.
But yeah, it was just, I don't know. I think it was that not being able to see where I was going.
See, I can do roller coasters as long as they're not wooden ones, and I prefer to have the wood roller coasters.
You're afraid of wood?
No, they look crickety and look like they could fall down at any minute.
It's also the reason she doesn't like pirates.
Them damn peg legs.
So it's that doesn't seem stable.
No, but and I also prefer the things that go over you to keep you into the thing instead of just the little flimsy bar across your lap.
So you've never been on the Noodle?
What's the Noodle?
It's a big wooden roller coaster where they strap you in with a piece of spaghetti.
Shoestring.
Yeah, no, spaghetti.
No, I have not.
Oh, you have not lived until you've ridden the Noodle.
The Noodle.
The Noodle.
Oh no.
I don't really know if I've ever done anything heroic.
You've never rushed in to save a kid from a burning building? What? I thought everybody's done that.
Right now I feel bad about myself.
I haven't either.
Just setting me up for failure, aren't you?
No!
Wow. Wow.
I don't think I've ever done anything heroic either, though.
I mean, I've recorded with Bentley. I don't know if that. I mean,
That might count, actually.
I feel that counts.
Yeah, I could see that.
I met Snoop in real life. Ooh. So yeah, I mean, I guess it's a definition game at this point.
Yeah.
No, I really don't think like. I mean, I guess we could talk about like times that someone else was heroic for us. You ever been in any sort of a life-threatening peril?
Not me, myself, no. Randy Wade was in an accident, and there was this doctor that pretty much saved his eye.
Yeah.
But I mean, not me personally, no.
When I was about 11, no, yeah, about 11 or 12, somewhere around that age. My mom was visiting a friend of hers, and her friend had a son that I kind of knew because, like, basically anytime I got dragged over so they could hang out and chit chat, I would play with this kid. But it was actually like another, like, he lived in Tucson and I didn't actually live in Tucson, so it wasn't like we were like, well, our parents are talking. I don't hate you. You want to hang out?
Yeah.
Something along those lines. Anyway, so but yeah, we had some big rains here, which is pretty standard, for the monsoon season in Arizona, and we get what are called flash floods, which is basically. Oh, you set it to peaceful. I don't need to worry about torching things up, do I?
Yeah, no.
Anyways, but we were hanging out,
And it's constantly day on here anyway. I set it to where it doesn't change night and day.
Didn't even notice that. And we were, like I said, we were hanging out, and there was and we don't have rivers here. As weird as that probably sounds for most people, we don't have rivers. So so the whole, like, rushing water is not something we do.
Yeah.
And there was a little wash, which is like, I feel like I have to explain this to some people. A wash is basically like behind a house. It's like drainage. I feel like I have to explain this to Heather.
Shut up! I know what it is now. It's
imagine it's like a dry stream.
It's a canal man-made. Without water in it.
Yeah, but man-made, and that way, when we get heavy rains, they can kind of direct where the water's going to go.
They look like reverse speed bumps.
Anyways, so I was hanging out with this kid. We were walking around, just kind of like playing in the mud and whatnot. And and it really wasn't that far. It was maybe like 5 feet wide. It really wasn't huge, but it was flowing because like it had just got done raining. And that's kind of what a flash flood is. It, like, all of a sudden you'll have one of those reverse speed bumps that is just empty, right?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden it's flowing, and then 10 minutes later it's empty.
Yeah.
And that's it. And we were walking across it, and a little bit of an undertow.
Okay.
Grabbed me, pulled me under, started washing down, and I was freaking out. And I mean, I can swim. It wasn't anything along those lines or anything. And I remember grabbing on the bank, but the bank was pretty much just weeds.
Okay.
So I'm like, basically, like, imagine you're about to fall off a building and someone says, "Quick, grab this," and they get it like a McDonald's straw.
Okay.
That's about the equivalent of trying to grab onto, desert weeds on the side of a little wash. And that kid ran over, like, kind of got into like this weird squatting position, lower his center of gravity, grabbed my hand and pulled me out.
Nice.
Yep.
Yeah, I surfed, but I never did, never had any like near drowning experiences or anything like that. So.
Yeah. So, I mean, there was kind of that. Now, Heather's never broken a bone.
That's not true. I broke my foot.
Oh, that's right.
But growing up, I had never broken.
You know, a part of this thing, mind you, and I want to point out, Heather set up the topics.
I did.
Part of this topic line was something embarrassing.
Crap.
Why didn't you tell us about the time you broke your foot?
And I just want to point out 2 years ago.
I want to point out that a lot of you knew her at the time as a YouTuber. Okay. I'm assuming it was you broke it running into a burning building to pull out rescue animals, or
no.
Maybe you I don't know, you were for a short time in the Green Beret like paratrooper division, and you landed funny in Nazi occupied France.
What?
I mean,
no.
I know the story. I'm just trying to spice it up a little bit. All right, so go ahead and inform us.
I was leaving my house to go get groceries, and this is why I don't like to leave my house. I just like to point out. I was leaving my house to go get groceries, and my house sits kind of up a little bit, so I've got like 4 steps to go up to the landing for my front door.
Just in case anybody wasn't sure if they heard that right. 4. Not 40.
4.
4.
But they're like, anyway.
4.
And there's a handrail, right? Because by law you have to have them. And, yeah.
Sometimes she likes to grab her skateboard and do sick grinds on it. That's neither here nor there.
I'm not the skateboarder, you are. Anyway. So I was going down the steps to go to the car, and I tripped on the first step. And
stop real quick.
Yep.
I want everybody watching because we're not doing anything said. I want everybody to close their eyes. I want this to be a journey. Okay. I want everybody to close their eyes and then picture it. Sicily, 1942.
No.
And I want you to picture what I can only feel can be described as the rich ballet that is Heather going to the car. Go on.
I trip on the first step. I don't even remember what I tripped on. If it was like my shoelace or just me being clumsy. It's probably just me being clumsy, honestly.
Fly poop. Go on.
And yeah, my foot somehow got caught between the rails and the
moon and New York City.
No, I got caught in between the rails on the handrail. Right, the support beam things that hold the handrail up. And as I was falling, my foot twisted.
Didn't your whole body, didn't you fall forward but somehow land on your back?
Yeah.
That's the half gainer I want everybody to kind of break. But I will say this, though the German judge was a little bit harsh, there was very little splash. Very little splash.
I got really good scores.
Yes, the Austrian score, she got a 10, but
yes.
You know, those cranky Germans. Anyways.
But yeah, so, and then I was like, that really hurt, and then I kind of threw up a little bit because it actually really hurt a lot.
Okay, I have to admit something. I didn't know that part.
Yeah. Because I like laid there on my back looking up, right? And I was like, okay, that was weird that I fell.
All right, I'm going to pause you because I want to tell my version of this next part, and then you can tell us the truth.
Okay.
I imagine you're laying there on your back.
Yep.
Foot is so much in pain.
Okay.
Emotionally, you're just embarrassed as hell. And then you throw up. But since you're laying on your back, it's straight up and comes straight back down.
No, that is not what happened.
Like imagine the Bellagio as a person. That's what I'm saying.
No. I was laying on my back looking up, and my first thought was, Oh my god, I hope none of my neighbors saw me do that. That was my first thought. My second thought was, well, I'm laying here, but I don't really feel like I'm in pain, and I can move my fingers, and I can move my foot, and I can move my... Oh, God, I could not move my other foot. And I kind of, like, rolled over, and that's when I threw up because the pain just hit me so hard. It felt like I'd been punched in the stomach.
Or probably better yet,
the broken foot.
Yeah. Yeah.
And, yeah, so... went to the hospital. Well, went to the urgent care, and they were like, we don't have the equipment here. We're going to send you to the ER. Went to the ER, and they were like, yep, you broke it. But I was embarrassed because then I had to come home and be like, yeah, so, Modi, I'm on really good pain meds because I broke my foot. And he's like, how? And I was like, I fell down 3 steps. So yeah, that was embarrassing. Okay, your turn. Embarrassing story, go.
I got nothing. It's crazy. I'm good.
You have ones, but you can't say them because they're not PG.
Like what?
You and Alexis coming home from the store.
Oh, when I poop myself?
Yes.
Everybody poops, honey. I don't see why that wouldn't be PG.
Because the way you tell it's not PG.
Yeah.
You could PG
when
it.
I
You
poop
could...
myself as an adult. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm going to tell... Oh, look at the time.
No!
All right, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. Timing! Whoever's you're watching, make sure you check out the other channel down in the description. While you're there, hit the like, subscribe button. If you want to get some cool squad gear, both myself and Heather have a spread shirt shop. Go check it out. Different items in each one of them. If you want a chance to come hang out with myself, Heather, and the rest of the squad, and some really awesome people known as our patrons. I mean, they have names, like
they
individually,
do.
but as a group. Go check out the Patreon link down below. We would love to hang out, meet you guys, chit-chat, and find out what dumb stuff you got. And if you want to get your very own Minecraft server, the only place to go is AMD Game. Use the link down below so they know you're coming from the squad. Use a coupon code to save yourself some money. And until the next episode, good timing, Modi. We want to thank you guys so much for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
Bye.